Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Odysseus of Crete. And following up on the heels of the last episode, you will no doubt remember that both of our brothers are facing a little bit of trouble ruling their lands. Now, our middle brother here, Prince Hyperion, seems like he'll probably be doing okay here against Count Theodoros of the dastardly evil horrific, terrible House Scleros here. This man, he's a murderer. He's possessed. This family is just, they're the worst people. So looks like our brother is going to handily defeat him. But our brother here, Prince Heraclius, seems to be in a little bit more trouble as he is about to have his main county conquered here. And he is currently with us in Alexandria. Essentially, we're raising him and teaching him to be a good ruler, but it seems like there's a little bit of a rebellion in his realm. I do believe it is a war against the tyranny of him. So essentially, they're trying to depose him, which I do believe will give the title back to us. So, no, I would stop this if I could, but there's no way that we can do so unless he comes to us and asks us to do so. Mechanically, like in a roleplay sense, obviously we would just stop this ourselves. You know, we would step in and put these wayward vassals in line. We can't do that mechanically, so we're just gonna have to kind of let these events play out and see it more as like essentially like a skirmish or a small kind of uprising here to try to put a more capable and adult ruler back on the throne. I'm actually not opposed to the outcome, you know, necessarily from a mechanical standpoint, because I think we'll get the counties back, or one of the counties, or we'll see how it goes. But either way, unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do to step in there, so we just kind of have to let events play out as is. Now, we have a few things that we can do. We can petition our liege, we can pay homage, we could potentially host a feast or a grand tour. I did do some raiding off in the off-screen, and I might actually continue the raiding a little bit here, so I'm actually going to raise up our raiders again. You'll see I went and raided Ancona just in the off screen. I will probably raise our raiders and go and hit Benevento. They're currently at war with Salerno, so we should be able to kind of like pop in there and raid their lands and take the money back. So we're trying to save up that money because I really do want to build up the Grand Temple here, which is going to cost 1,000. We might get some perks before then that'll save us some money. I don't think we're gonna get there before we get the 1,000, and who knows, we're probably gonna have to spend money in other ways too. So we'll see if we actually get enough to build this in a reasonable amount of time. But that is one of our goals for this character, is to finish the completion of this grand cathedral. However long it takes, we will have to see. But it gives some nice bonuses, +2 tax, but even better. So think about it from this way, and this is why buildings in CK3 are not really that as good as it seems. You know, to build a building like this, which costs 250 and gives you a small increase in your tax, it takes, you know, potentially, you know, 50 or 100 or more than that months in order for it to pay itself off. Usually getting the first level of a building is worth it, but subsequent levels get you less and less benefit, essentially, because you have less time to make the money back. So, but getting something like this, which gives us +2, but even better, gives us 20% more holding taxes, that actually, you know, even though it would take potentially 500 months to pay off, this will help because it's going to be modifying this as well, and then it increases development growth by quite a bit here, and more piety, renown, holy order higher cost, clergy opinion, all these bonuses just really really big bonuses that are very helpful to us. So this one would be definitely worth getting, and we'll probably get a duchy building at some point too. So maybe something like, oh, I don't know, maybe like crown smithies or something to get better men at arms, or who knows, jousting grounds. We'll see. But that's what we're saving up our money for. So I'm not going to spend it on these ones here, the small ones, because it's not really going to be worth it to us. But we'll definitely be developing Alexandria into a great city, hopefully within our lifetime. So we do need to kill some time, because you'll see that we're already almost at illustrious level of prestige. Despite being only 19 years of age, we are well regarded and considered a very prestigious ruler, probably because of our dynasty and, you know, our heritage of coming from Hypatios Alexandros, and then even the king of Gardariki here. So, you know, we do come from a very prestigious lineage. Not only that, but we're also a paragon of virtue already, so we're almost up to the devoted servant level. And things are going pretty well in regards to basically everything for this character. So once we get this illustrious level, which is going to be right away, we're going to be able to declare a war for the duchy here, and I believe we're probably going to be taking the duchy of Cairo here, so that we can get Giza, Cairo, and take all of these lands. It'd be nice to get the coast, but I'd rather like cut the enemy off from his best lands right away, split them in half, you know, break the Nile in half here, and then we can kind of take the rest at our leisure. So taking Cairo and Giza is going to be the biggest advantage to us. So you'll see he's got quite a bit of troops, but he doesn't have any useful alliances. And his troops, he's actually kind of inflated a little bit by the fact that he's got almost 800 mercenaries here. So once the mercenaries are done with, he might be able to hire some more, but once the mercenaries are done with, he'll have a lot less troops. And really, most of his are levies. He only has some bowmen and some Mubarazum, whereas we've got some pretty impressive men-at-arms and retinues here. Not to mention, we've got the best warriors here, like Sergios the Valiant Logariastes here. He's going to make an amazing general here with his faith hostility advantage +10 and aggressive attacker. Some really good traits, so I think we're going to outdo them in commanders and all of that. And we've still got our alliance with Magna Graecia, and we do have a new alliance with Gardariki due to the fact that we arranged for a marriage here between one of our sisters and somebody from Gardariki, I forget. So I did that on the off screen, but who was it? I think it was maybe Ileana? No. Here, Queen Helen, that's right. Yeah, so Queen Helen here is married to the king of Gardariki, so he might be able to bring his troops to bear as well. So we're pretty well set up, but we gotta wait until the truce is done, which is 17 more months, so just over a year. And we're gonna build up some money in the meantime, so we're gonna send our troops in to Benevento. I don't know if they can raid these lands that are already occupied, but we'll see. Either way, we have been invited to a hunt, and although I do want to go and petition the liege and do all that kind of stuff, I actually want to go do this hunt because we're going to get some prestige from this, and that is always going to be useful. Not to mention we might get the hunter trait, which will be helpful as well. Perfectly safe route heading over to here, so yeah, I think we'll probably do that. Oh, look at this. There's some good places that we can go and check out here. We're probably not gonna, I mean, we'll do that eventually, I think. Once we conquer these lands, we'll go and check these places out. But for now, I mean, there's no point. We might as well just head straight there. So it's only gonna cost us 8 coins, so that is perfectly fine. You are always there for me, and I hope you know that I am grateful. My brother, Prince Heraclius, approaches me in a rare moment of contemplation. When I need it, I expect you to be there for me too. That is what it means to be a guardian. You know what? I'd like to become friends with my brother, so we're going to We're gonna pick that option there. I think that would be, it'd be nice to be friends with our little brother here. The sea is calm and forgiving today, still as a boulder and powerful wind at our back to boot. But we see a derelict ship. There doesn't appear to be any survivors, and the rocks would be no trivial thing to navigate, yet I feel compelled to go and investigate. Let's investigate. 52 stress because we're paranoid. There's nothing but death that way. You know what? Our family has had a bad run of it with ships and all of that. Let's not tempt fate here. Let us simply sail on because we dare not tempt fate and tempt the gods in that way. So we're gonna head over here to Cyprus. We're gonna do our hunt. Oh, and so our brother was taken prisoner here. He's probably going to be deposed, I believe. And that should put us in charge. We shall see what is going on. The seas around here are thick with Greek traders, going about their usual craft, carrying rare and exotic goods from one port to another. One such merchant ship holds an item within it that immediately takes my interest. The moment I lay eyes upon the Greek sword, I know I could never find anything like it back in Crete, and I must simply have my +4 prowess. That's a pretty good item. We do have a sword currently. We have the Bloodied Blade, but it's -1 prowess. It increases the dread gain, but this Greek sword is, how much is it? 90? +4 prowess though, you guys. Like, that's helpful. Even though we're not a warrior character, having this sword in our dynasty would be pretty helpful. We're not gonna steal it. You know what? I want this sword because that little bit of prowess is just good, just in case we need it. You know, and we can always put on the fine weapons of combat for an extra little bit of prowess, bring ourselves up to 16 actually if we equip that. Like, I mean, the figurine's good. This, you know what, we could equip this. It's actually our wife's necklace is something we will keep, but I think we're going to, you know, let's just make sure that we're able to defend ourselves if we need to. So suddenly our prowess is actually good, even though we're not like a particularly warlike character. So there we go. That's not too bad. That might actually help us in the hunt. I don't know if hunts count your prowess, but you know, we're gonna do so. Nice nose. Let's see what happens here. We inherited the duchy. There we go. Yeah, so we inherited the Duchy of Tunis, and let's exit out of this for a sec. Oh, I've totally forgot about our raiding troops here. Are they even? They are raiding. Oh yeah, okay. Let's disband these soldiers here. But oh yeah, so look, we've got Carthage and Cartagena, whatever the name of that place is. So that's actually nice because that gives us a little bit of a boon towards our amount of troops and holdings and all that kind of stuff. So these two lords, they just said, you know what, we don't want a child in charge. We're going to put you back in charge. I guess we're fine with that. We'll probably give it back to our brother at some point, but we'll hold on to it until he is old enough to rule it himself. So is he currently, he's still our ward? Yeah, there we go. So we'll take care of it. Oh, and looks like our brother dealt with Scleros there. What did he do with him? Oh yeah, Scleros is in prison. Good. That is exactly what we want to see. Don't let him out. He doesn't deserve it. Anastasios, Count Zacharias' master of hunt, summons the party to gather as the light reaches the camp in the flatlands near Nicosia. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. While there's sadly no sign of a buck in the area, there's plenty of evidence of foxes. Ultimately, Count Zacharias decided he wanted to hunt a fox today. Let's get out there. Oh, we should probably set our... What are we trying to do here? Slay the beast? Befriend? Do we want to try to befriend somebody? Who's all over here? Anybody worth befriending? Doesn't look like it. We don't really need to reduce our stress either. I mean, it'd be nice to, you know, any of these guys look like they could be friends with us. They're all quite a bit older, you know, maybe this guy, Cephalonia. But really, Achaea, no, I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we're just gonna try to, you know, let's try to slay the beast ourselves. Yeah, all right. Let's give it a shot. Maybe we'll be a hunter as well. So we'll let time continue to roll on here. Success chance 62%. Maybe we'll get some good events that will help out with that. My acquaintance Hectorios is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking roses. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. Despot, look at all these useful herbs and flowers here. This one can soothe aches. This one aids a broken tibia. This one wards off pneumonia. Get back on your horse. Yeah, you know, fascinating. What's that flower? Ooh, Kyriaki could do with these herbs. You know what I think? Well, let's get the lifestyle experience. So success chance goes down, but you know, that learning lifestyle experience is a nice little boon for our plans here. You'll see it actually gave us a perk, so we can get the Zealous Proselytizer here, which I think should speed up the conversion. This must count for your entire realm, right? When you get that perk, I assume it does. So there we go. Didn't really decrease our chance that much either. My acquaintance Anastasios is first to spot its flowing tail. The sly dog is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the tree line. Count Zacharias takes off after the beast, crying, "Come, it's getting away. Let's go!" There we go. Hopefully we won't like die or anything during this time. Oh, 65% chance. There we go. We can hardly keep up with the blasted beast as it darts, scaling. The fox is gone. The damn thing is gone. The hunt fails. Well, that's unfortunate. Hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. The master of hunt gathers the disappointed party and exhausted hounds for a trip home. The fox eluded us this time, but you know what? We gain a little bit of stuff here. You know, we gained some prestige. We gained the hunter trait, which is a nice little boost here. That puts us into excellent prowess. So we might not be necessarily a strong warrior, well, actually, we are a very strong warrior now. Not necessarily a martial commander, but we can fight. We know how to fight, that's for sure. So there we go. Nice little boon, and we're almost at illustrious there. So pretty much perfect. Disabled buildings in the barony of Cartagena. What is that? Castle, because we're above our domain limit. Once we get home, that'll be all fixed. So, and we're sailing home even now. So hunt was unsuccessful, but we learned a little bit on the way. So thanks Zeus, I can go inside again. There we go. We lose 6 stress because we are paranoid. So we are home. Regency ended, and we can gain the full benefit of all of our counties. Now the question is, do we go and petition the liege for a position on his council? He is very old and probably he's near death. I don't know if there's any point to it because the council is going to be reset when Prince Porphyrios here takes over. So I think that we're just going to wait and we'll see if we get placed on the council in the new reign. I think that would be better there. Let's see how things are going. Do we still have the truce? The truce is done in, yeah, about 1 more year. So we're still good here. I think I keep forgetting about our mercenaries over here. Let's see. Let's go and get their money. I tell you, I hate the rating. Even if we can set up, somebody told me how to like set up the rating so that you can go and like set it up. Oh yeah, so essentially just like this. Your characters will rate here and then they'll go to the next one. But rating is so annoying. I wish you could just like set like here, 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 and here, and just be like, my troops just go and raid these places in a row. That would be ideal, but alas, you cannot. So we're gonna go and at least get a little bit of money here by raiding these guys. Kyriaki is no longer our court physician. We do need a new Court physician, that's probably one of the most important ones that you can have. So we're gonna get, who is this woman here? Oh yeah, Delaram Al-Quazini. Oh, all right, yeah, we'll appoint you. You seem fine at that, so saves us from paying somebody else. Our court grandeur is currently sinking, which is not good, but I don't know if we can afford much more than this. I don't want to spend too much and become like too ostentatious or anything. Not until we have a better amount of money coming in here. You know, we don't need to have the most grand court in the world. We want to have a good court. We want to have one of the best courts, but we don't need to have a crazy prestigious court or anything at the moment. There we go. We've become illustrious, so we can now do conquests of duchies. And there we go. Level 5 is pretty fine, I think. Let's go and take this. We'll bring that money back. That'll be a nice little boon to us there. And we should be able to, yeah, I mean, we're gonna get probably around, we'll be sitting around 400, so almost time that we can go and deal with the enemy. And yeah, we've got a good amount of troops, so we might be able to win this war and take Cairo. And we have enough money. The thing is, like, I'm not opposed to spending my money on mercenaries if we need it. Like, if it's gonna give us this duchy, like this duchy here is so good, that would be worth spending 300 coins on mercenaries for. To take this, that would absolutely be worth it. So, you know, if we have to spend that money, I am willing to do so, because we'll definitely make it back when we're holding all of those extremely rich holdings. So there we go. The raiding is done. We're gonna head back. Did we get any prisoners worth ransoming? We actually still hold the Sultan of Egypt's sister too. She is under house arrest, so that is a slight bonus anyways. I don't think it'll give us any extra war score, but you know, we're gonna keep her there anyways. So oh, it looks like we're gonna get into a little bit of a fight here, so and putting our commander Tigran Hassan Jalalayan here, he's gonna go and just crush the enemy army there. So yeah, we should head back, and we'll have plenty of money here. What's this? Oh, we've been invited to another hunt. I mean, we might as well, right? Like, we don't have any... yeah, I mean, we don't have any reason not to. We've still got a few months left, I believe, before our truce runs out. No, the truce is out now. Do we go and do the hunt? I mean... let's see. You know what? I think we do one more hunt. I think we go and maybe raid the Aghlabids a little bit here. And then I think we'll have... Although... Oh, no, wait. He has so few troops. Never mind. We're not doing the hunt. He just... Where'd all his troops go? I have no idea. But yeah, we can't go on the hunt. This is too good of an opportunity. We're bringing our army back. We're going to go and we're going to conquer Cairo, because that is too good of an opportunity to pass up. So yeah, there we go. We bring our money back. We disband our soldiers. And we're going to have to declare war because... I mean, it says he's got all of these troops because of his... But his allies are both within his realm, I believe. Oh no, he's got an ally here with 400. But his other ally here is within... Oh no, this is Prince Masood. Okay, so he's actually got some troops here. I still think we can win this. Yeah, now suddenly he's got 3,000 here. I don't know. Oh, because he's still got those mercenaries. You know what? Those mercenaries are gonna run out at some point, though. I still think this is our best chance. Let's make sure that our ally here, Magna Graecia, yeah, you're not at war. What about Gardariki? you're not at war, so it's gonna take Gardariki a long time to potentially get their troops here. They might be able to sail them down the river because they're Norse. But we probably can't count on Gardariki too much, but Magna Graecia will definitely be able to join us, and we've got about 2,000 here, so I'm relatively confident in this one. So, and like I said, we've got money. We can hire mercenaries here. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. We can hire mercenaries, perhaps the hoplites of Achaea. You know, it costs 324, but it would be enough to potentially sway things towards us here. So I think we have to declare this war. I don't know if we're gonna get better opportunities. If he gets some alliances here with his kids and all that, we're gonna be in big trouble. So we're gonna raise our troops. We're gonna raise all of our troops probably in Alexandria here. Hopefully we don't get hit by the enemy early or anything like that. Oh, this guy used his hook against us to become our spy master. He ousted our friend here, Alexis Maditenos. Who needs a wife, actually? Let's see if we can find you a wife. Find spouse. Princess Fatima of the Aglabid Sultanate. She's a bit older here. Maybe let's find you somebody applicable here. This Norse woman. No, he probably wants somebody who's Hellenic. So here we go. You can marry this young woman, Alexis. So we're still gonna keep an eye on you. We'll probably give Alexis some land once we get some land to hand out. But oh yeah, we got to call in our allies. So let's call in the Despotissa. Let's call in Gardariki. I don't know if we'll be able to call in Rossano. It might block us off once she joins in, but maybe not actually. So we might be able to bring in all of our allies here. So yeah, he's got 4,000. He hasn't called his allies in yet. But yeah, let's see who. Oh yeah, okay, there goes his ally. He called in Emir, so there's an extra 500 troops for him. This could end up being like a relatively even fight here. 7,000 versus their 4,600. Who are we gonna put in charge of our army? Let's see. Tigran, I mean, Count Jakku. Oh, he's actually pretty good now. But is he better? I mean, I like Sergios has some pretty good traits here, but Count Jakku here does have a slightly higher commander advantage because of his martial skill. Martial skill 25. Why is he getting an even? But he's got Never Back Down and Chivalry Focus, so he's got a pretty good advantage over the enemy. So I'm gonna put Jakku in charge of our armies here, and we're gonna go in. Oh yeah, okay, he's gonna. All right, and so we've got Sultan Ibrahim. Oh, the Aglabids have joined in here. You know what? I'm gonna hire the mercenaries. It's gonna cost us a good chunk of our money, but like I said, winning Cairo here is going to be a huge boon for us. And if that means spending a little bit of money on mercenaries to ensure that we win, then that's what we got to do. So we're gonna oh look, yeah, see, as soon as we brought those mercenaries in, he decides to turn back here. So what else do we got here? The Basileus wants our kid to be raised as Orthodox. Absolutely not. That will not be happening. Nope. No thank you. Decline that. We can ransom Nura Ali for 50 coins. She's not helping our war score here, so there's no point in doing that right now. I'm trying to be very tactical about this because this probably will be a very difficult war here. Yeah, they got 6,000, we've got 8,000. It's just a matter if we can like go and hit their army and take their army out like early. That would be ideal. And hopefully our allies will. Yeah, we've got our allies coming in. There's a good amount of troops here. Gardariki are, yeah, okay, they're coming in too. So our wife is pregnant once again. Good. All right, we're gonna head in. We're gonna siege down Cairo here, hopefully. Okay, and so now I think all, yeah, 8,000. Oof, man, this is a close fight. This is very close. We might not even actually win this war. But I think we've got a decent shot anyways. If we can siege down Cairo, you know, we've got a pretty good shot. Okay, there goes the enemy army. They're coming to, you know what? If they're coming here and our allies are coming in, you know what? I want to hit their army while they're separated from their allies so that we can potentially crush their forces on our terms. That would probably be the best. Ooh, we're feeling a little sick. Do no more than what is necessary. Excellent work. Good. All right. Trying my best to be tactical here. Looks like we are going to catch the enemy here in Qasir al-Shams. And our allies are perfect coming in. So if we can go and we can crush them here before they reach their allies, that's going to be the best possible outcome, because if they can meet up with their allies, we're going to be in big trouble. So we're gonna send our army. We're going to follow them in. And okay, looks like we're going to catch them here in the temple of Kanis al-Hadid. So easily, we're going to win decisively. If we can massacre their army there, that's going to be ideal. The Aghlabids, they have some troops, but, you know, we've never had to worry about the Aghlabids before. A little bit more concerned about the Isaids coming in, but I think we're going to be okay here. If we can hit their army. Oh, and look at this. We've been named the spy master of the Byzantine Empire. I don't know why he didn't name us the steward, but you know, it is what it is. We're not even that good of a spy master, so. Oh, and there we go. We crushed the enemy. We absolutely destroyed the enemy army here. We don't need to look at that. That was that other battle. But here, look at this. Yeah, we destroyed them. We annihilated their army. That's insane. Look, 9 survivors. 9 survivors there. Only his knights escaped, and we captured, what, 2 of them? Let's look at the events here. Yeah, so we captured the Wali, who's, you know, not that great or anything, but, you know, we captured one of their good fighters there. So suddenly they have way less troops than what they started with, and their ally armies are coming in here. Now we go and we hit those, and the Gardarikians are coming. Tides have turned, you guys. Tides have turned in this war indeed. Things were looking a little dicey there because the enemy armies did have a lot of, you know, like you saw, it was basically even, but by destroying, and it was him leading his army himself. Sultan Ahmad Ibn Ali led his army himself, but he absolutely got destroyed in that battle. You might be a despot, but you're also an abhorrent fool. My sister Rikiza had a little bit of an outburst. We lose some stress because it's good to know that we're not the only ones who get frustrated sometimes. My son and heir is so full of questions. He's curious. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I wonder what he'll end up going with. Maybe we'll play a diplomacy character next. I don't know if I've ever played a diplomacy character in a series. Where are you going? Can we go and take this small army here? We might be able to get him. Let's see. I think we're gonna get him. We're gonna lose to a little bit to attrition here, but I think if we can, yeah, we're gonna capture. No, we're not gonna get him. Oh, and we have twins. Here we go. Oh, Theodosia, so strong and so brave. She gave us twins. So let's see here. We've got, well, we need to, okay, you know what? People wanted to name our twins in the last one, Athena, like after Athena and Apollo. So that's what we're going to name. We're going to name Athenia, I think is a good name. We're not going to name them directly after the gods. And Apollonius. Apollonius. There we go. After our uncle as well. So there we go. So now you guys got your twins that were named after the gods there. So we're gonna keep taking some attrition, but it's gonna be worth it if we can hit this army here. They just keep running. Stop running. All right, whatever. I can't keep taking attrition like this. Looks like the enemies are sieging down Saloom. So I'm gonna... Should we, You know what? Let's sit here for a sec. He's gonna come in here. He's gonna get locked in. And then we're gonna hit his army. So that should deal with them. There we go. And we smashed that army there. I'm not too worried about them sieging down Saloom. Actually, they're coming back to meet up here. Oh, just this attrition is terrible. Can we go into Cairo without taking any more? We can. Do we siege down Cairo? Is this the smart thing to do here? Do we have anybody who's good at siege? So how many troops do we have kind of brought all together here? Are the Gardaricians still around? Alexandria's under siege. Yeah, you know what? We have to go in. You know, I think we can go and face them here. We'll bring in our allies. We'll hit their combined armies. We'll have the defensive advantage. So our brother can get the trait diligent. Indeed, he shall just be like our father and gain that good trait. We've still got lots of troops. We've got our allies following us in. You know, we can go into Saloom. They're going to have a big army, but we are going to... I think we're going to have at least as many as them. And we have that potential of crushing them like we did last time. So, flying rabbits. Have you heard of the flying rabbits of the far north? My servant asked me one day. Fascinating creatures. Do you think that they're real? You're confusing them with a real creature known as the... Who knows? It's certainly a possibility. Don't be silly. Rabbits don't fly. Skeptical. We could become... Heard fantastic stories. You know what? I think we're gonna impress everyone with our knowledge, and we feel well again. That's good. Looks like we're gonna catch this smaller bit of the enemy army before they meet up with their allies, which is perfect. They might come in to join this here, but we've got 4,000 troops popping in here with the Gardaricians and the Magnagrations, so we should be good. I think we're gonna crush this small army here. There we go. And that is done. And now we can go in and we can catch their army here. So this is perfect. Yeah, so we are actually going to... And our wife's pregnant again. Dang. We can become a religious icon. So there we go. That's good. And we're almost at profit. So we can reform. We're probably going to be able to reform the faith like next episode, essentially. So if you have any suggestions for how we are going to reform the faith, I do have some ideas already about how to reform it, but if you guys got suggestions, feel free to put them in. There's probably going to be a lot of different ideas and stuff, so, you know, there's no guarantee that I'll be picking any one or the other. Like I said, I also have kind of my own thoughts on it too, so, but I do want to hear your suggestions in case there's anything that I haven't really thought of here, so... This is going to be one of the big battles here of this war, and we are absolutely going to annihilate the enemy army once again, as you can clearly see. Smash them there. That is perfect. They're retreating. Can we catch the enemy army there? We cannot. So let's take a look at this war here. So, we've whittled down their numbers pretty significantly. He's still got some troops, but we're doing quite a bit better. War score is at 33%, so not too bad right now. We do need to get those holdings, and that's going to give us a big boost. If we can take Cairo itself, that's probably going to give us everything we need. So we might... Do we take the ship in and head to Cairo the quick way? Or do we go in through Alexandria? I think that... You know what? I think it might be worth it to take this hit. We'll lose 142 men, but, this is going to be much faster. We're going to get there a lot quicker, and the quicker we can win this war, the better. So... it's going to cost us a little bit of money here. Our allies are going and doing kind of their own thing, it looks like. So we're going to head in. We're going to go and... Oh, and looks like the enemy army is here. So, yeah, this must be their main army. They're raising it once again. So we should be able to win this. We don't have our allies here. Our allies are elsewhere at the moment. But we should be able to win this fight. We do have the advantage in knights. We've got the better men-at-arms here, so I'm relatively confident that we'll be able to take this fight here. And that should be a big boon. If we can capture the Sultan, we can end this war here and now. So that would be ideal here. And the Gardaricians now are joining us, so that's perfect. And now our allies are in here. We should be good. I think that this war is going to be well in hand. Let's take a look at some of the details of these battles. Not too much there. In this one here, looks like Wali Hamdan was slain. Lots of injuries. This was the big battle. This one was the big one here. Look how many knights we had brought to bear. Just an overwhelming number, 34 versus their 13, so massive advantage there. And then here in this battle, another smaller one, but oh man, we got a berserker. Dang, nice. Gardariki. That's why you bring the Norse, because they bring the berserkers. Now that is good to see. So Bardos was slain. That's unfortunate for Bardos, but it is what it is. So the enemy forces run, and yeah, we should be able to take Cairo. And with Cairo, we might have the overall advantage. Do we have anybody good at siege? Any siege leaders among our army? Not a single one. What does it take to get a siege leader these days? We seem to just always be lacking in the sieging characters, but in any case, we're gonna siege down the enemy capital here. We'll probably speed up time to get the siege. I'm not too worried now. They might try to go for Alexandria, but we're already a third of the way done the siege. They can send their forces in, but by the time they manage to do so... Oh, and we have another son. Bosporius. Do we name him after another uncle? I need some names, you guys. I'm gonna put it as Bosporius now, but I am not set on any of these names except for Apollonius and Athenia. But other than that, Alexandros, Hippatios, and now Bosporius, they can all get new names, or we could keep them. Just name them after people from our family. I'm actually fine with that. They're gathering up their forces here once again, but the siege of Cairo is almost done, and it is going to be done right away. There we go. We've sieged down Cairo. Now let's go and take our own city back here. They're trying to siege Alexandria, but I think we should be able to win the fight with our allies here. Oh, it says this is a deadly battle, but our allies are gonna be joining us, right? Yeah, I think we'll be okay. The Emperor has died. The Emperor has died. Long live the new Emperor. Let's see if we get a position as the new steward, but we're gonna see how this battle goes first, and I think we should have the advantage here. Indeed, once again, we've got this is like another one of those big battles. This is a good war in this campaign here. Let's take a look at the details of that previous one. If there was anything interesting here. Leonidas was wounded, but he survived here. And we killed Sesba and Christopher. So there we go. There we go. Enemy army getting crushed here. That is good. So with that, it looks like expectations. Yeah, let's see. Come on, we want to... Oh, there we go. Our brother has become our friend. Good. He likes us because we were a good guardian to him. That is what we want to see. So we defeated their armies once again. We can't get any more from winning battles, but we're just trying to make sure that they don't have enough troops to stop us. So we just need to get the extra war score here. So probably sieging down Giza is going to be enough, I suspect. We'll see. Invited to a hunt. Well, we're obviously not going to do a hunt when we're in the middle of a war here. So a lot of enemies. Oh no, Leonidas was maimed. That's unfortunate for him. Looks like looks like he was badly injured in the face, but he can still fight on. So poor Leonidas. That is one of our channel member characters, which you can create characters for these series as well if you become a channel member. But poor Atticus Leonidas was maimed there, but he survived. So, he's still alive. He's still kicking. There we go. So we probably have some prisoners too. Anybody worth ransoming? Because, oh, look, yeah, we've got Prince Yared. Is this contributing to our war score at all? No, 0 from prisoners. So the prisoners that we do have are not actually helping our war score, so we might be able to ransom them and get some money from them here. So I mean, we might as well. If we're not getting any bonus from this war score, then we might as well take the money essentially. Yeah, we can get some money for them from the princess here. We'll use this man's own money. Yeah, we're gonna demand these ransoms. We're gonna use his own money so he can't hire mercenaries, and then we can hire those mercenaries against him. And he's been wounded in battle. He might even die. So that would be ideal. Yeah, who knows? Oh, this is Sultan Ahmad. Oh, his brother. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so he died. His brother died of his wounds, and now he's in charge. This was the former Sultan, so he might even die. Yeah, all right, good. Good. This is what we want to see. But we do want to ransom these prisoners and get that money. So there we go. Because we want to whittle down as much of this man's funds as we can. He has to pay for the hooks, I mean, or he has to pay us for these ransoms. He has no choice, right? Otherwise, you know, we could execute them. Like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what we're gonna do here. Prince Musa Faradin here. Can we ransom you? Another 50? We might as well. This is all just siblings here, so. Oh, he wants to make us the marshal? I mean, heck yeah. Look, I most want to be the steward here, but I'll take marshal. Because that's good. Like, levy size plus 20%. Army gold maintenance goes down. That's perfect. Prowess goes up. So look at this. We're actually suddenly like one of the better fighters, actually. So that's pretty good. I like that. Let's see here. We can... Anybody else to ransom? We could ransom this princess here. We might as well. You know what? I think it's time to ransom her. Whittle down that money further, just further and further here. So that he can't afford any mercenaries or anything like that. And then we'll essentially let this siege. continue. So he shouldn't be able to afford any more mercenaries after this point. So I think we're good. I think we're pretty much good here. We're gonna siege down. We're gonna siege down Giza, and I think that's gonna give us hopefully enough war score. I don't know if we're gonna get 20. You know, another 20 from that. Probably not, but they're gonna try to siege Saloum here again. That's not gonna really help them. Kind of wish our allies would maybe go and siege down another place here, but it is what it is. We'll see what the war score looks like once Giza is sieged down. And it will be right away here. 89%. They've got a big army. I don't want to let them siege down our own lands here, so we're going to send our army in to go and deal with them. We're moving in. We should be able to get them. I think we're going to be there before the siege is done. Come on, defenders of that land, just hold out long enough. That should be... Oh, I think we're going to make it. I think we're here just in the nick of time to stop them. Oh, that was so close. That siege was almost done, you guys. 14 more days or so. But we got here just in time to end the siege. So... Oh, that was close. Now the battle rages on here. It'd be nice if we could take a prisoner. But we'll see. Once again, smashing the enemy army. I didn't peek. What was my brother doing in that wardrobe? Not being more intimate than necessary will serve him well. Indeed, be chaste. Be closer to the gods. Even though the Greek gods were not all that chaste, as I'm sure you guys know very well. So, and there we go. We captured the Sultan. Perfect. That is exactly the outcome that I was hoping for. So there we go. That was a crazy war, you guys. Let's take a look at these last couple battles here. Events. So yeah, our forces were fighting very well. Lots of people captured. Lots of people slain here. You guys can slow that down and take a look at all of that. But here in that final battle, we captured Sultan Ahmad ibn Ali himself. And there we go. That is the end of it. So we can enforce our demands. And look at that. That is nice. That is a nice little boost to the Byzantine Empire. And now we have Cairo, Giza, and Al Fayoum here as our lands. And we're going to be keeping Cairo and Giza for sure. I don't think we're going to... So I think we're going to keep Alexandria as our capital because of the Hellenic ties, but like these counties are both very, very good. I would like to keep them as well. And part of me is tempted to make Cairo our capital. And maybe, you know, maybe there are some Hellenic connections to Cairo as well. I don't know, but it is the better county than Alexandria. So, but you know, I'll leave that up to you guys. Let's have some debate in the comments below whether we make Cairo our capital or we keep our capital as Alexandria. I suspect you guys will probably want to keep it as Alexandria here, but you know, maybe we'll hear some good arguments either way. No matter what, we're going to be keeping these three counties for sure. And then obviously Crete and stuff as well. But there we go. Successful war is won, and slowly but surely we are accomplishing the goal that our father put forth all those many years ago. And we will continue on doing so in the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching.